This is Belladonna Riso with Century 21 Everest, and as promised, we have a super exciting video today with our guest speaker, Loran Brumley. Loran was a police, you were in corrections now for 36 years?
I was a police officer for 23 years, and I was also worked in corrections for 13 years. So 36 years total, multiple assignments as a police officer, 21 years on the SWAT team. I was a detective in multiple divisions, property, persons, all kinds of things.
Everything. So everything you wanted to know, but were afraid to ask somebody that spent 21 years on SWAT. Loran, if most of the people that are watching this are watching, it's related to real estate. So after all those years as an officer, what are your top tips for keeping your house safe, staying safe in your home, all that good stuff?
There are a lot of really simple and easy steps, Belladonna. One, criminals aren't as smart as we think they are. Okay, if you live in a gated community, yes, they might stake out your house like the movies have it, where they have all these elaborate plans, but most guys don't do that. They will knock on a door. If nobody comes to the door, that's a sign I can break in. They'll throw a rock through the window. If nobody comes to the door, that's a sign I can break in. Tips to keep people away that you don't want them there. The best thing you can have, and this was from a study from people in prison, was a dog, and especially a small dog. Dogs that yap a lot and make a lot of noise because it draws a lot of attention to them. It wakes up the homeowners, wakes up the neighbors.
So you don't have to have a giant Rottweiler. You
don't
can just have a little chihuahua.
You don't have, and they actually said kind of the small dogs are worse because they make so much noise and high-pitched noise, it scares people away. If you don't want a dog, you can get a sign that says beware of dogs. That was always a good one to keep people away.
Okay, see, that's awesome. You could have a sign of a dog and no dog to clean up after.
Right.
And then, so after making them think that there might be a dog on the property or actually having a noisy dog, what was best after that?
You can invest in those high-priced security systems. They work. Or a lot of people just stick a sign out front that says the security is covered by this, and that works too.
Nice. So if they're not up for the whole full-blown security system or the cost of it, again,
right.
You can have a fake security system.
You can have a fake security system. But a lot of times they just put a camera. Same thing as the sign.
Just a dummy camera.
Just a dummy camera, and that works too. You could do the same thing to keep people away.
Smart. What about extra lighting or just basic stuff? I know it sounds dumb, but just locking up the house.
Just locking up the house. Motion detectors are great because if we were to serve a search warrant, we would drive by at night, walk by, and if the lights would go out, that would tell us how if they go on, that tells us they have motion sensors. We look for all kinds of things that would help us get into the house easier. But locking the doors, lights, noise. If you leave the house, having a radio on, that makes people think you're there.
Oh, nice. Or leaving the TV on.
Leaving the TV on.
Okay.
Radio's good because it's cheaper, it won't burn out your TV. But it tells people, hey, somebody might be home. I'm not going to take a chance and challenge this homeowner that I could come in contact with somebody.
So it's all pretty basic stuff.
Pretty basic stuff, yes. Okay,
nice. So I know really quick because this is, normally we keep these short, but you have any exciting SWAT stories that stick out after all those years? Anything crazy?
A ton of SWAT stories. Some I couldn't tell on, it would be appropriate. But as we made entry into these homes, and many times we would get cartel members, they'd have everything you would expect. Large dogs, machine guns, but when you catch them off guard and you do it with violence of action and quick, we would not have nothing. We would scare the dogs, we would scare the people, have all kinds of accidents with bodily functions, even with the animals. So that was always a good one, yes.
And that's all right here in Utah,
all right here in Utah.
Okay, well, it's getting more exciting to live here
yes,
every
it
day.
Is. Yes,
so, well, thanks a ton. And hopefully, everybody, you found that fun. And we're going to be doing a whole lot of more interviews from here on out.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome.